Hi, it's Anna from June Heart Studio. We are back for part 2 of the Paper Terrace Dollar Tree Junk Journal Challenge. And on this video, we're going to work on the pages, the signatures. There's still fuzz everywhere from last time. So I did go ahead and tea dye paper. I just did like one or a couple of book pages. I need to do all of them. And a few things from the paper pack and some envelopes, which didn't exactly turn out perfect, but I did tea dye all of the paper. So I want to put together the signatures. Now, for full disclosure, after I was watching the last video, I really thought, you know, the front of the tapestry, it is really pretty. So I did make a second journal that I'm going to finish later that is using the front side. So the challenge journal is in the backwards tapestry, and we're still going to use some of the front. Okay. So, all right. So I need to measure approximately how big the pages need to be. It looks to be about 5.5 or so, and 8.5. So that means we can pretty much use a regular size piece of paper. Save that one for something else. Oh, I did rip a whole big section of these pages when I was taking them out of the water. All right. So I'm just going to fold this in half and see how this works. Looks pretty good. So that makes it easy. And I think it's going to take about, I think I could do 2 big signatures, maybe 3 small ones. So we'll kind of go from there. So what I have to make pages are the tea-dyed paper, book pages, which I think there's a couple of blank ones. And these pages are pretty well glued in, so I can't get a whole signature to come out to where the pages will still be connected. So using any of the book pages, I'll have to kind of piece them together. We do have the book cover, and that would make, we could make a page out of that. And then I have this paper pack, which I did take a couple of things out to tea dye, but I haven't really gone through it. So let's see. I mean, I feel like I shouldn't throw this away. We could use this cardboard here for a tag or something. So let's keep that. All right, so we've got, this looks like kind of like handmade paper, I would say. And it's blue. And then same, but it's a cream color. It's got a little bit of glitter in it. And those are a good size. Maybe we could sew some bits together, do some Frankenstein pages. And this is kind of like a thread. It's a very interesting feel, but that might make some easy or interesting pages. This is also glittered. It's very pretty. I like that. More of those threaded pages. And I did try to tea dye that, And I'm not sure that I like how it came out, honestly. For the love. It kind of, I don't know. I mean, if we're going for vintage, it sure looks like it's been through it. So we have that. Just plain white cardstock. Some burgundy. I guess it's like fiber that's all in there. Some kind of fiber. A black. Cream and a pink. One little blue. Glitter. Hello. I mean, I'm not sure that this would go in the garden theme we've got going on here, but maybe I'll save it for, you know, a drag queen journal or something. Okay. Then silver. Okay, so that is the paper pack. And then, of course, I've got a few note cards. I don't know if I want to do embellishments with these, as far as like pockets and things like that. But I do know that I've got this envelope and a pink one. I guess pink could go. And that would make a set of envelope, like a page, a hinged page. And, but those had cards in them, so this. But I think I'm going to cut this out. I don't know that I want to make it into a page necessarily. And this card, same. I want to cut out the flowers, make like a pocket or something. So, all right. Well, now is where we got to get creative. I'm not keeping that. And just start. Okay. Let's start with the tea-dyed pages that are the easiest. We'll need a bone folder. It's very nice that I don't have to cut these down. A perfect size book. I'll just do a bunch at a time. I don't know if I'm going to do several at a time though. It's like the inside ones don't crease all the way. I don't think. Or they get off track. I didn't do any fancy tea dyeing on these because I wasn't sure if that was allowed.
Pardon the interruption, but there's been a small catastrophe. The remainder of this signature building film was sadly sabotaged by a known miscreant who is a regular menace to our studio. We had no choice but to conclude this video with a display of the final signatures and description of their creation. Fortunately, you didn't miss all that much. Just a rambling show of folding, snipping, flipping, and all that. Winston really insists that he did you a favor. Cheers, darling. Anyway, I have finished the signatures, and here they are. I went ahead and did 3 signatures. Now, one of the things about buying a $5 tapestry to use as my cover certainly cut into my Dollar Tree funds as far as buying lots of papers or things to make the pages out of. So what I found is that I mostly have tea-dyed papers, and I didn't have a lot of things to use besides book pages and envelopes and stuff. So I broke out my paper punches and my dies, like my ink pads, and also used some just plain copy paper. I think it actually gives a pretty good contrast. So here's what they look like. The first one has this little decorative edge. And then from that small paper pack, I created a little page. This is from the little gift bags. I cut those off the side and sewed those to make a page. This has some antique linen ink on it. And this is also from that paper bag. It's the only decoration I really did ahead of time. I just wanted to see what it was going to look like on the envelope. I created an envelope page, so we'll be able to put things in there. Regular tea-dyed, some regular copy paper with another punch, smaller copy paper, a pink ink dyed book page, more copy paper. I might take one of these pages out because it is a little bit thick. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one, another punch on the side, and a smaller tea-dyed paper, a bag made out of parchment paper, but I've got to put some double-sided tape because my glue didn't stick. Another plain copy paper with the edges punched. And this is another little extra page that I made from those gift bags. I just cut out the sides and then attached it together with another piece of the bag and another pink book page. Okay, so that is the second signature. The third, again, starting with this, and I'll be putting decorations and sewing on these pages. These are just the blank starting signatures. So there you go. Just a piece of the parchment paper, pink ink on this copy paper, another one of the gift bags, tea-dyed paper, and another copy page with some roses from a paper punch. And I did actually have a little bit more in here at first. I had a few extra tea-dyed pages, and one of the things that I did make from the book cover is I tore a bunch of the book pages up and kind of collaged them across here. Put some tea-dyed paper with a bit of punch on the side, but it's kind of thick after gluing on all the book pages and the cover itself being a little thick, and then gluing on this paper. When I go to put it in the signature, it's a little bit, it fattens it up a little bit too much. So I'm considering using it as a pocket on the front because it is, you know, the length of the book cover. So I may do that. I'm not sure. I would have to put some, you know, flowers and, I mean, something to make it a little more feminine. But the pages fit pretty good. My spine is about an inch, I would say. So I think this is going to fit pretty good. It'll be a little alligator-y, especially after we get some more decorations in there. But I think it turned out pretty good considering the very limited pages that I had to work with. So, all right. Next, we'll go through making ephemera. I'll go ahead and give you a sneak peek of that while I was paper cutting the edges. This one punch has the ability to both do the edge of a page like this, or it can punch out a little strip. So I thought, well, that's neat. And I ran some pink ink over it, and I think it might look kind of lovely on the edge of a page, you know, somewhere. So I might do a few more of those. You know, even doing a straight white one to go on top of this tea-dyed paper or something. But I think that'll be a good little embellishment. So that's it. See you in the next one. Sorry for all the shaking. Listen, I'm learning how to do all this video stuff. It is new. Bye.